Roller.
And we're live!
Oh, geez. Thanks for the warning. No countdown or anything.
So, if you have any complaints, blame JP.
Yeah, John's not even here this week.
I didn't get a chance to explain, but my neighbor flagged me down, and I could not get him to stop talking long enough to say I have to go.
Don't worry about it. But we are a little late, so are you guys ready? You good to go?
We're ready. I am.
Sure, whatever. I'm working on it.
Well, for those of you that may not remember, the last time we played, because we took off for the 4th of July. Yay, America. So anyway, we took off for the 4th of July, and the week previous, we had just entered the old guild hall, and the boys were met with Lenny.
Head to head.
Or Pippin, I should say. And, head to head. And as soon as you guys open the door and you see him and hear his response, all of a sudden it goes from color to black and white, and time seems to stand still. And immediately in front of all of you, you see this blackened smoke, skull-shaped thing come at you. It opens its mouth and as if it's going to eat you or take a bite out of you. And as soon as it does that, you all go black. And when you wake up...
Mark of Voldemort. Got it.
Something like that. And when you wake up, you're on the staircase that leads down to another dungeon. They've got you back. And you hear in all your heads this voice. I have you again. You are mine. Now, let me remind you, since the last time you were all in the dungeon, you know how this works. You can die, and you won't die in the game, but you will revert to this staircase again. You'll have to start completely over again in the dungeon. And if you use anything, you noticed last time that when you come out of the dungeon, if you manage to do that, you come out with everything intact. You don't lose anything that you have inside the dungeon. Now, you will also notice that if you gain anything while walking through the halls of this dungeon, you actually get to keep it. So there is a little incentive to go ahead and complete the dungeon. So if you guys are ready, Oogway, Clickbait, Arr, and Warlock, here we go. You were on a staircase. Do y'all see the staircase?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Okay, making sure. And this is a completely different one than last time. You're all right here. These squares are 10-foot squares. You all have full dark vision. You can see 60 feet. This is lit with small torches on the sides, so you can see much better this time in this dungeon. Oogway, I don't believe you have dark vision, so you can see 30 feet, and that's it.
Okay.
So, what are you going to do? You're right here.
I immediately turn around and see what's behind us.
A wall. A stone wall.
I do a perception check on the wall, or investigation. Let's see. Investigation. Where is it? 12. That's probably not going to do anything for me.
You notice it is a stone wall that's very solid.
Okay, guys. Nothing to see here. I guess into the depths we go.
All right. How are we walking down? Are we walking side by side?
Side by each.
It's 10 foot square, so you can actually 4 of you can probably squeeze into one square if you want.
Okay, who's first in this crowd?
Not it.
I'll go first.
I'll go second.
All right, so we have Oogway, Warlock.
No, we have
R and
R, Clickbait, then me, then Warlock.
Well, I assume you guys are side by side. So
okay, so me and Warlock are back. Yeah, there you go.
Well, I assume you walk down.
Sure.
Yeah, let's go.
All right. You guys, like I said, you can see up to 60 feet. The two of you in front, you both have dark vision. So you can clearly see this is just, down and then stone with wooden torches every so often on the walls and iron holders. The ceiling, you notice, is about 15 feet up, and it's just ceiling with some timber across it, and it's old and wooden, dry. Pretty much nothing to see here.
Fellas, can I bend your ear for a second before we get going here?
Sure.
Sure.
Just a suggestion. Now, call me crazy. I know that I'm a bit of a risk taker and a bit of a. I like to take some chances, sure, but we've encountered this nonsense before, and as we know, we don't really. It seems like we can't die, so I say we just go balls to the wall and not worry too much about what's going on, and just. I know we're a little cautious in the upstairs world, but down here in the down below, I think we should just, go for it.
Let's do it. Because we'll be doing perception
As long
checks.
as I'm at the back, I'm good with that.
Let's do it.
So you guys, while you're in the hallway, you're just going to book it?
Well, not book it, but typically
really
we peek around every corner and listen at every door, and I say we just let's just see what we can find.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's
in
go.
that case, you guys, you're going along the thing here.
So,
You
yeah,
make it
Nope.
all the way.
Whoa.
You actually make it with nothing happening all the way to about here, and then you notice the ceiling, the timbers that were on it, these 3 squares here, it has crashed down, and the ceiling seems to be relatively fine, but all the timbers piled up in here, there's so much of it that you can't squeeze through it, and it's way too much and way too heavy for you all to try and pick through it. So you're going to have to think of another way to get through this.
Yeah, I'm gonna burn it.
It is dry.
Okay, I cast Firebolt.
All right.
Fire bolt.
Yes.
All right. What is the damage, and do you need to make an attack roll?
I do need to make an attack roll. Let me pull it up.
All right.
Actually, instead of Firebolt, I can use Druidcraft to instantly light a small campfire. So if I light part of it on fire, would that work to then see if it would burn the rest of it?
I mean, this is.
I will say that will work in the sense of it will light it ablaze, but you need to throw dynamite in the log jam, and to do that, you're going to have to do fireball,
Okay, I was just
something like that.
I could start a fire. I was just curious about.
But yes, you can start a fire.
This is a cantrip, so it doesn't really.
Okay.
I do need to make an attack roll, so let's see. First roll.
DC is 15.
A 19 plus 6.
I'd say you do it.
Okay, and it does 2d10 damage.
Okay, you blow out enough that you can walk through these 2 squares.
I don't even need to roll damage.
I thought you already did.
Said it does 2d10.
Okay, go ahead.
11.
Okay, so you knock out this pile. You got another 2 to go.
All right, I guess I'll keep blasting. 15 plus 6.
Okay.
9 more damage.
Okay, you knock it around a little bit. It's weaker, but you didn't actually blow this away with that 9.
So while he's doing that, I'm going to check the last couple squares and just do a perception check on the walls.
Okay.
Nope, as I missed my little container for rolling. Where's my perception? 17.
Okay, well, a 17 is good enough. Not only do you see that these walls seem like they're just walls, but that they were made in such a way that they weren't made by normal human or elven hands. There's some magic that helped to carve these out.
Now, he's blown out of space. Those 2 squares right there, right?
Yeah, you guys can go to here, and what's their damage on this? What'd you do?
My third roll was 14 plus 6, and I did 6 plus 12 more damage.
Okay, you knocked the rest of it out. You got 1 more to go.
Can we squeeze through there?
No, it's enough timber that you're not going to be able to.
Can we see anything beyond it?
Yes, you can see all the way to the end of the hall.
Well, I can't see all the way to the end of the hall, but
Actually, you can. These are 10. Well, I know you can't. 30.
Right,
the others could.
So can a
Yeah,
four-
the other guys can see all the way to the end of the hall. There seems to be no more obstructions up to there, at least.
That's a 13. That's not going to do it with that shot.
A 13, you said?
Yeah.
For the DC? No, the DC is 15.
All right, that's a 17. That'll hit.
All right. You need more than 9.
That's 7 more damage.
Okay, so you need to roll another time to blow the rest of it out.
The lighting it on fire doesn't do any additional damage.
Yeah, okay. For this one, that makes sense. It's the last little bit.
Because the
You
spell
go up to
specifically
it,
says.
kick it, and the fire do the rest of the
Okay.
damage.
So I was going to say the spell specifically says a flammable object by the spell ignites.
All right, so we'll take that as knocking the rest of it down for
Okay,
you.
great. Thank
So
you.
you guys can now move to here. You see no obstruction all the way down.
The hall, like you said, the timbers had fallen down. Does the ceiling past us look back to how it did before?
The ceiling through here,
No,
Look
once we get
hallway.
like looking at the rest of the hallway, does it look unaffected or is it
it
different?
looks unaffected.
Okay, and the walls look basically the same.
Mm-hmm.
But these are magical walls.
So
No,
clearly it was
was-
magic was used to form this.
Oh,
in
okay.
one way or another.
But the walls themselves are not magic.
Okay.
I mean that's unsurprising considering a skull of smoke took us here. So
All right, so I assume you guys keep trucking.
Keep up.
I certainly do. I don't want to speak for the group.
All right.
Sure.
Do you do anything at any corners? Or you just keep going.
Well, I mean, I'll sort of just poke my head around to look, but I don't
Unless
just
you
perch
see
around
something.
them. I'm not like going to,
Okay.
spend, long lengths of time
Okay,
inspecting.
you go through here, no problem. You take a look here, and you notice a kobold is right here, and his back is to you. And for those of you that don't know what one looks like,
And they tend to run in packs, I believe.
so I assume you stop the guys, and do you want to have your way with him, or what? It's one kobold. That's all you see.
How far is it?
He's right here.
So
I'm like, wait a
30
minute.
feet.
30 feet. I'm just going to charge him and attack him.
Yep.
Okay, well, you get a surprise attack because his back's to you. Roll.
And I rolled a 20.
His AC's 12. Have at him.
12. Holy crap, I rolled max damage on both sides.
What's max damage?
12.
12?
So that'd
Okay.
be 24 plus 7. 31.
31.
Okay. Kobolds have 5 hit points. So you describe to me how you just disintegrate this guy. You
It
have
just
it.
sort of
Go
goes
ahead.
poof.
Yeah. We all peek around the corner and we just see this just
Red mist.
vapor of blood, just red mist just explode when he swings his axe.
It's like, well, good job,
All
Art.
right.
Hey, don't get that guy angry at you, huh?
Is
Okay.
anybody,
Well,
is anybody searching the body? If not, I'll take a search.
What body?
There is no body left.
No body.
body left. I'll tell you what. You happen to see one solitary silver piece laying on the ground.
I'll take it.
You don't even let Art get
Oh yeah, you want it, Erg?
No,
You earned it, Art.
You earned it. You want it?
no, I had fun.
Okay, I'll take it.
That's
All right,
payment
so
as well.
What's the price of admission?
I'm going to while they're talking about the silver piece. I'm going to peek around the next corner because kobolds usually are in groups. So
You don't
I'm
see
going to do a
anything.
stealth roll to peek without being seen.
You only have 30 feet of vision, but I'll say you can see clearly to this wall. It's only another 10 feet. And
Okay.
you see nothing but normal dungeon.
Okay.
As he's peeking around the corner, I just come marching by him.
Okay. All right, so who is in front now?
Warlock
Me.
is, apparently.
Okay. Do you just do you take a peek or just keep
Nah,
trucking on?
man.
Keep trucking.
All right. Well, then I need you to do 2 points of bludgeoning damage because as soon as you walk across this way here, you fall down 15 feet.
Okay.
Oh, does it fit?
Now, there's no spikes or anything, but there's just a missing floor. It's down 15 feet from the floor level here on this square, and this square. So 30 feet.
Hey, guys, watch out. That first step's a doozy.
All right. So, we need to get him out of the hole, right?
Well, we got to cross the hole some way anyway, so we might be first I'll ask him if he's okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, you betcha.
And then what do you see down there?
I don't know. What do I see down there? Can I do a perception check?
You can.
Do I see anything interesting? I do not. That's a
Well,
five.
even if you rolled a natural 20, I would say that all you see is it's just the exact same like the dungeon before, except those 30 feet of floor have sunk down 15 additional feet.
And John's the one, or Duke has a movable rod, right? Or did Arg?
Duke
get
had
that?
it movable.
No.
Yeah.
R has it.
Oh, that's right. Arg has it. That's right.
Yeah. So just
Yep.
But it's you
It's
said
not-
you said the 3 squares have it.
30 feet, 10, 20, 30
Okay.
feet of sunken floor, 15
So
feet down.
that will get me up on the other side, but I would have to then chuck it back to you guys to get.
Well, I have rope. I can
Let's
pull
just say a
down.
rope and we could all just go down,
Okay.
scale down, and yeah.
So you want everybody to climb down the hole and then come
Or
out?
well, we could use the. How long is the immovable rod?
I don't think it actually says. If it does say,
Well,
use what it
still.
says. If it doesn't say, I'll make something up.
I mean, it's not 30 feet, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Well, no, I was just thinking 15. If we could just use it to climb down rather than use
No,
rope.
it's
That
like
way you
3
wouldn't lose
feet
rope.
long.
It's 10. You can
it's 10?
move
Sweet.
right now. Moving the fixed rod up to 10 feet. Okay, sorry. Never mind.
Okay, well then I'll say it's 3 feet long.
Yeah, that's about what I assumed it was.
Okay. So yeah, I think we just use the rope.
You can use the rope, or you can try and jump down, or flip down, however you want. Now that you know it's coming, you can be able to avoid any.
I guess
kind
you could
of
do an athletic check.
If you want to do that, you
It's
can.
15 feet, but I'm only 4 feet tall.
So you have to make a harder athletics check, I guess.
Yeah, so your DC would be slightly higher.
All right.
Or you could use the rope. Doesn't matter to me.
I was just saying, how does the rod work? He has to touch it again in order to. Once it's in place, he has to
Yeah.
touch it again to move it, right?
But basically, if he's standing up in front of you and he holds the rod out here and mashes the button and lets go, the rod stays where it's at. And the only way you can move it is to have a force greater than 8,000 pounds, or you just mash the button again.
Yeah.
Right,
So he
so-
can't call it back to him.
No. So if you
Yeah.
put it somewhere above you and climb down with it, it's kind of there until you go back to get it.
Until you go back to it. That's why I was just trying to remember how it works. So I guess just an athletics check to get down there, then, or are we going to use the rope?
I'm using the rope.
Okay.
Well, how are
then
you going to
if use the
attack
rope,
it?
then- well, we got to find something to tie it to. Is my point.
Well, I'll hold it.
Okay.
I'll tell you.
All right.
I'll
then I
hold
guess-
it and
you'll
then I'll
hold
make
it.
an
You
athletics
hold the
check
rope.
to go down.
All right. Then I guess me and Clickbaiter climb down one at a time.
There you go.
All right. Well, if you're climbing down, what I want to do is let's see, Arg, roll a strength check for holding this rope for 2 different guys.
Okay, so that's 9 plus my strength of 8. 17.
Okay, you do it.
Like 9, I'm like, oh, he's gonna drop me.
Yeah, that surprised me too. I was like, well, okay then.
All right, so we're all down.
All right, now Arg's gotta like do an athletics check to get down there.
Yeah.
He's gonna jump down.
You can do
20
athletics or acrobatic, whichever you prefer.
athletics.
Okay, go for it.
I got it. 12 plus 8, so 20. Dirty 20.
Yeah, I'd say you make it, and you actually do a little flurry as you go along down and a gymnastic pose.
How tall is Arg?
7.5 feet.
yeah.
He's half the distance.
So he's half the distance. Yeah. All right.
So he could just basically like lower himself down and drop, and it's not like hardly a
Yeah, he won't take any damage if he just jumps down. It's 15 feet.
Okay, so we cross the 30-foot space, and then I was gonna say like Arg is 7 feet tall, which means he can probably like.
Can I just like try to stand on his shoulders and hoist
No, so I
myself
was gonna say
up?
we could either try to get on his shoulder, or he could lift the rod up.
Rocket.
And
You wouldn't be tall enough standing on
it.
his shoulders.
Hmm?
So you wouldn't be tall enough standing on his shoulders. Even at 7 feet tall, that would only put you at 14 foot high.
Can he throw me up?
No, well, my thought. Hang on. My thought is if either one of us on his shoulders or him puts the rod as high as they can, clicks it so it doesn't move, and then uses it to pull themselves up, stand on it, and then use it to reach the top. So, like, if Warlock gets on his shoulders, then he can pull up, and
Yeah,
then
'cause I'm over 6 feet.
Yeah, but you have to be 8 feet in order to.
Yeah,
But
my
your
arm-
arm reaches
arms
taller
are-
than your height.
Oh well, yeah.
Okay, well then maybe Warlock can just pull himself up. Or how heavy is Arg? How heavy are you?
Like 400 and something pounds. Around 400. I can't remember.
Because I'm like 400 pounds too. I was wondering if I could like give you a boost, and then you could use we could attach the rope to the rod to pull the rest of us up. Well, actually, any of us could take the rod to the top, and then hold it in place, and then we could tie the rope to it and then climb up. So yeah, if Warlock gets on Arg's shoulders, reaches the top, and then he uses the rod to lower a rope.
Okay, that works. So I need you to Arg. You just stand by the end, right here. Warlock, give me an acrobatics check to climb onto him and then climb up onto the other side.
21.
Nice.
Dadgum, you guys are rolling good.
What
Okay,
does
so you get up, not too much trouble. You tie the rope to the rod, and you just sort of do your hand over the pit and mash the button for the rod. So the rest of you can climb up the rope, and then Arg, I assume since you're the one that got the rod, you will be the one that unties the rope, mash the button, and you go along your way.
Yes.
Okay, there we go.
All right.
What dice are you rolling for all these
D20.
Any check is always a 20.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right, so you guys continue on right
I'll do
here
another just perception check of the hallway, just real quick, as we're walking.
if you want.
23.
You see a hallway.
Okay. I was kind of like, as we're going, just every occasionally. I just want to get
That's fine. I'm not always going to say it's just the hallway.
Okay. So
All
we
right,
get
so
to another
you,
corner.
Yeah, you get to this door here.
Ooh.
Ooh, mystery door. I'm going to do a perception check of the door, I guess.
No, open it.
No, too late.
Do it. Just open it. Just do it. Yeah, I'm with him.
All right, open the door. I only rolled a 7, so.
Okay, well, you open the door, and it, sure enough, it just straight up opens. And what you see when you get inside is this room here.
And there's a pit fiend in the middle.
No, but
There's a
what you
dragon,
do
actually.
see is all along this wall and this wall in the corner, you see barrels being stacked up. And on this side, you see 10 kobolds maneuvering the barrels. And as soon as you just walk right in, they stop what they're doing, turn to you, and they're a little scared. But one of them goes, "Ah!" and
He knows my name.
roll initiative.
Roll initiative.
As quickly as I can, I'm going to throw out a ball bearings.
I got an 8.
I got 13.
21.
15, 16.
What did I do? Oh, that's where I put it. 8 was Warlock. 13 was
Clickbait.
Clickbait. And who were the others?
I rolled a 21. The Uguay.
Good night. 21, Uguay. And what'd you roll?
16. That's what I had.
16. Okay, so
Yeah, at least
Uguay.
a natural 20 on a initiative.
It's your mood, man.
All right, so, well, I can't probably see, like, how well lit is this room?
Well, hold on, give me a second. All right, let's see. I'm going to say you guys taking up these squares here because you just walked right on in. I would say you're probably right here, so you can see this area here.
So can I even see any of these kobolds? Or did I
Yeah,
just...
you can see 3 of them that are there in your line of sight. The others you can't really see, though.
Okay, and how far are they away from me?
Well, let's see. We're going to say you have one here, here, and there's one that just laid down a barrel here. These are kobolds that you
They're not actually very close to each other.
No. Remember, this is 10-foot squares, so.
So those 2 up top are within 10 feet of each other, but the third one is not.
Yeah, and I'm going to say you guys 1, 2, 3, and 4. Those are you guys.
Okay.
Uguay, this is you.
Okay. I'm going to... which one? Sorry, I looked down while you were looking at my...
You're this one.
All right, I'm going to take, like, my movement to move, like, to the square just in front of us. Like, the one in front of, like, the 2 dots, like, so...
Holy crap, I did not know that would do that.
Okay, the undo is right above, next to history. You can... There you go.
Yeah, okay. So we're going to...
Can you make a new layer or something? I don't know how...
This is where... We're not going to do that. We're going to do this.
Sorry.
Mother of pearl. Okay, where'd you want to move?
Big boys.
Up here?
Basically, no, and then over 1 square. Just move forward to the front of the group. Right there. There you go.
Okay.
And then... So at this point, do I see... Now that I'm a little closer, do I see any more?
Yes.
Oh, I can see them all. Okay.
No, you can't. You can see all of these, I will say. These extra 4 here you can see.
That's
Okay, I see 4 more. So I can see 7 now. Okay.
Yeah.
And the squares are 10 by 10?
Uh-huh.
I think I'm going to move forward a little bit and hold my action. Let's see what happens here.
Okay, so you're going to move to here?
No, where I was at. Sorry. So the movement I already made. Right. And then I'm going to hold my action.
All right, so you hold your action. Uguay. So R.
I am going to throw a bag of, open up a bag and throw it of ball bearings right in the middle of all of them.
Do you actually have ball bearings, or is it
Yes.
job orders?
Yeah,
No, I also have ball bearings. I picked them up from.
Okay, and which one of these are you?
Let me see. I forgot how much area that covers.
Do you want to be this guy? He's thicker.
Yeah, that's
All right. So
Technically, the little dot should have been clickbait instead of me, but yeah.
So there's a way to do layers, you say?
I mean, I don't know in this program in Photoshop.
It's just paint.
It's just paint.
Yeah.
square area. So it's a 10-foot square. I'm going to throw it kind of back there in between the back four, if that makes sense.
You want to throw it here?
I mean, it's only going to be a 10-foot square, so it's not actually going to hit any of them, but it's going to be in between those four.
Okay, so in between these four here?
Right that, that square that yours just highlight,
So I just see like Arg throw a bag of ball bearings like out of sight for me. And they just disappear and we hear them rattling. I'm like, what is he doing?
All right.
I guess is that considered an action?
That is an action. Do you
What I thought.
Do you have a bonus action?
Actually, yeah, I will run up to this first one.
Okay, by first one, are you saying this one?
No, yeah, that one. That'll work.
All right.
And attack with my offhand because that is a bonus action.
All right. What are you attacking? You like just swiping at with an unarmed strike, or you got something in your hand?
No, I've got a great axe.
All right, have at him.
17 plus. That'd be a 25 to hit.
Okay.
And 16 damage.
16 damage. All right, let me see here. This is supposed to be a transparent canvas. Nope, that doesn't work. But anyway, he's gone.
Okay.
You killed her.
That'll be the end of my turn.
Okay.
And you might move me up there if you want to.
You know what? I'm just going to use my copy that I have here.
Okay.
Keep track of all that stuff. And just undo all this crap because that looks horrible. Need to figure out a way to actually be able to erase stuff. But anyway, yeah, he's dead. So you got 9 left, and it is clickbait. Your turn.
Okay. I'm going to use Secret Flame and throw it at I guess, the nearest one to me. I guess I can't, which was basically in the middle of the room.
You say you want to throw it in the middle of the room?
Well, I need to aim it at a creature. So I'm going to throw it at the kobold that was. There were 3 in a row in the front.
Yeah.
Get rid of the right one. So I'll aim at the center one.
Okay.
Flame descends. Okay, target must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take 1d8 radiant damage. The target gains no benefits. The spell's damage increases by 1d8 when you reach level 5. So I guess you got to do a 2d8.
Yeah. So is it I missed the part. Is it just happen or does
It's a dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity saving throw. Okay. So these guys don't really have much as far as dexterity. So what's your DC?
It's your spell save DC.
No. Thank you. DC. Nope, it's over here.
You're on the top page of your spell list.
Yeah, DC is 12.
We rolled a 10, so it fails. What's the damage?
Tony, roll 2 d8s.
2 d8s it is.
Yeah, I can't. I'm not even looking at you guys. I have to have this up full screen, so I can't see you.
Okay. Here we go. 6.
Total?
I rolled a 6 and then on the 2. Do I add anything from numbers here?
I don't know.
So you rolled a 6 and a 2?
I roll a 5 and a 1.
Oh, so you got a 6. Well, like I said, these guys are super weak. You killed him, man.
Okay.
I forgot to ask the range on that, but it don't matter.
60 feet.
You're good. All right. Ooh, okay, clickbait. It's actually the kobolds next, so I'm just going to roll 10 times. And
Are two of them, three of them, two of them dead?
well, I mean, 8 times. Sorry, got to mark them guys off. Okay, so clickbait. What's your armor class?
My armor class is a 15.
Okay, 1 fail. 1 hit. 1 hit. And final one going after you. 1 hit. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7. The other 4 are going after R because he's the other one really close. So let's see. What's your armor class?
16.
Okay, so that's a miss. That is a miss. That is a hit. And that is a horrible miss. All right, so what these guys have is they have a dagger or they have a sling for ranged attack. So what they're going to do is do ranged without moving for ARG because they're all close enough. And then they're going to run up to you, clickbait the other guys, and do a sling. It's the same damage and everything if it hits. So clickbait, that means you would take 4 damage 3 times. So 12 damage total.
Okay.
And that is piercing. Or excuse me.
Any of them have to run through my ball bearings?
Oh, wait, yeah, I forgot. So, well, clickbait, you actually got to wait a second here. I need to roll to see if they can. Is it a dex save?
It is a dex 10. Yeah. If they're just moving through there. Yeah.
Okay.
And don't think if they think and move at half speed, they don't need to make the save.
They're not going to think. So save. A 1 fell, so that's just 8 bludgeoning damage. One of them fell prone.
Thank you. Thanks for the ball bearings.
All right, and then they don't even have to move to hit you, so that doesn't affect them. But only 1 hit you with your armor class, so that's 4 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And then we go to Warlock.
How closely bunched up are they now?
There are 4 spread apart, and then there are 4 sort of clumped up together within. If you got anything that's a range of 60 or more, you can get them all. They're close enough together.
Yeah. What the hell? Let's move on from this. I'm gonna cast Fireball on them.
All right, roll for whatever you got to roll for. I forget.
They must each make a Dexterity saving throw.
All right, what's the DC?
My spell save DC is 14.
Fail. Very much fail. All of them fail. What's their damage?
Very much dead. 25
to each one.
Yeah.
They have 5 hit points each. Describe the massacre you just did.
So I'm sitting back and watching like everyone, kind of pick one off at a time, throw ball bearings, and I said, I told you guys, let's just charge through this dungeon, and I just this meteor of fire just rains down, like the room becomes so bright and it just explodes in the middle of the room, and when it kind of dies down, you just see a bunch of charred skeletons.
Nice. All right, and that brings us to Uguay. You held your action. So
Is there any left?
Yeah, there's 4 left.
I thought you said I could get all of them.
No, you could get all of the 4 that were bunched up together.
Oh, all right. Well, that's disappointing.
All right, so the 4 that are left are gathered around clickbait.
They're gathered around Arg. So you got 1. Hold on.
No, the
1,
ones that
2.
Because we did range attack on Arg, they went up to clickbait. Remember?
Yeah, these are all the ones for Arg. Arg is like right here.
Okay. All right, so they're not really bunched together, is what you're telling me.
No.
All right, I'm going to use the rest of my movement to get to the closest one, and I'm going to cast Poison Spray.
Okay. What is that?
And it is a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, crap. Ha! They have a negative modifier.
This is good.
nothing wrong with that. I do. Not on
Okay.
Constitution, but
What do I have to beat?
15.
A 15. Fail.
I only attacking 1.
Okay. Well, fail.
Okay, and then 2d10, 2d12. So let's just see if the
He's
first
dead.
the first one got me 4. So I'm gonna guess that the
He's dead.
right. So that one's dead.
Hey, you could have rolled a 2.
I could have rolled. Well, a 2 would have
The
done.
hit
it.
points were 5, dude. If
No,
he
but
rolled anything,
initially you could have rolled a 1 and a 1.
Yeah.
true.
I actually rolled 14. I went on and rolled the second one. So
Okay, so
3 left.
dead.
3 left.
And
Well, and then I go again because it's
Yeah, because you held your action, so now you go again. So you're
So I'm
standing
gonna go
like
after
right
the
here.
next closest one and do the same thing.
Okay. Oh, he just saved.
Ah.
Wow.
Okay. Do I want to use a bonus? I don't really want to transform into an animal just yet.
Does he take half damage? Or
Not
does
on a. Not on. This is just a cantrip.
Okay.
So do you have anything else, or you end your turn?
I was debating if I had a.
After you, it's R again. He's behind you.
Nah, I'll just end my turn.
Okay, so R, it's your turn, but you got Uguay in your way here. You'll have to step around or concentrate on these 2.
Well, I'll come like up to the right of Uguay, so behind him.
Right here.
Yes. And,
All right.
and I'll attack that. Let me see how many feet. Where was I?
You were like right here.
Okay.
You moved like
So I move up. That's 5 feet of movement. Okay.
Yeah, we'll call
Actually,
it.
I guess up there is 10 feet. One more would
Well,
be
5, 10 feet, whichever.
Okay. And I'll attack him. That would be an 18 to hit. No, sorry. 22 to hit.
Oh, that's what made it happen.
And 18 for damage.
Okay, you
Okay. Then
Yeah,
I've got let's see, 1, 2, 3. I'll move up to the next one because I still have enough movement.
yeah, you gonna offhand him?
No, I get 2 attacks with my main hand.
Sweet.
So that would be 16 to hit.
Yep.
No, I'm sorry, 18. But anyway, wrong die. 16 damage.
Yep.
And so I've taken, how much have I moved so far?
I'll say you moved 10, 20 feet.
Okay, so I can move up next and get the other one too with my offhand.
Yeah, you're close enough to be within 5 foot reach.
Okay,
So yeah.
and that would be a 22 to hit
Yep.
and 12 damage.
And,
Yep.
and there you go.
Okay.
All right. So time out of the game. Can you tell I made this for low level and it's going to slowly build?
Yes.
Okay, I did better this time.
Yes.
There you go. All right.
Okay,
So
Give me
because of,
barrels.
because of the fireball, a couple of the barrels have been lit aflame, and some of the bodies are still burning. So that gives you enough light that even Uguay can see dimly the entire room and 3 doorways. Or 3 doors.
So other than barrels, is there anything else in this room?
There is some shelving along this wall here, as if it's made for some sort of boxes or other material, and then the barrels here. And you can inspect one if you'd like.
I am going to go investigate a barrel.
Hey, clickbait. I assume that's booze. Just go for it.
It helps if you roll the right dice. Investigation 14.
Okay, you smell the stench of rotting flesh.
Okay, I'm all set.
Okay.
Would you like to investigate a little better?
I'll
I'm going to tell the
take
group what I smell.
I'll
I'm
take a
gonna
peek
move
at it.
to are the barrels all together, or are they separated into multiple piles? Or
Well,
multiple-
they're all of this is stacked. They're nice in rows, taking up. They'll eventually take up this whole area here.
I rolled a 7. I don't see anything.
You know that those are made of something.
I'll roll.
Okay.
Is it a 20?
Yeah, it's a D20.
Yeah,
What's your
4.
investigation?
4 and 5. No, I don't see nothing.
No.
All right, so we just really smell of human or of flesh or rotting flesh. Okay.
I didn't say what kind. I just said rotting flesh.
Is there any other shelves?
Do you share this information?
Yes.
All right, I try to bust one open.
Okay, I'm going to say you have no trouble busting it open, and you see dead octopus, dead tuna, a bunch of fish and sea creatures that's just dead and as if it's meat for something.
Okay.
Okay.
Anything on the shelves?
Can I?
No, the
can I-
shelves are bare. You can tell that they've been stocking up. The barrels are not full yet. but
How
they've
big
been
are how
stocking
big are
up.
these barrels? Could Arg carry one easily?
If he chooses to, yeah, he can. I'll ask him to do a strength check because they are a little heavy, but he shouldn't have
Would
any.
it be easier for me to just gather some of the fish and carry it around?
Do you have something to put it in? Because I mean, it's rotten fish.
I got a bag where it's a dream dungeon. Who cares if my stuff gets stinky?
Okay, you want to?
Fine, it's up to him if he wants.
Cake goes with us.
Bob,
So
see if the why don't we
the rotting bag would like.
Can we fashion some sort of makeshift backpack with the rope?
or like see if the
Actually, you should have each of you should have some kind of rope, and a few of you should have some sort of backpack or sleeping bag or something.
Yeah, I have a-
Yes, if you will use one of those bags and use up, I'll say 15 feet of your rope. Yes, you can make a backpack if you want to carry the rotting fish.
what about
I'm
what
not
was
carrying the
the kobolds had on them? Did the
I have no
kobolds have
idea.
anything on them?
I didn't hear you, Adam.
Did the kobolds have anything on them?
You mean the ones that aren't disintegrated or burning?
Yes.
Not really. I mean, they all have crappy daggers, and they're
What about like clothing wise?
they have like loincloth.
And that's it. They didn't have like
pretty much
shirts?
it. They look as though they're labor.
Okay.
What are their loincloths made out of?
Their loincloths are made out of hide. If you want more than that, you're going to have to investigate.
I was just thinking we could, make a bag out of that.
Oh, there you go.
I was thinking I meant like make a backpack out of the barrel.
Oh, okay.
Use rope to make a backpack out of the barrel. Gotcha.
All right,
Yeah.
so
It'll leak.
What's that?
It'll leak. I mean, unless you want to use an entire barrel and rope it.
Yeah,
on.
and
Yeah.
That's what he was saying.
All right. Well, again, I'll say use let's say 15 feet of your rope, and I'm still going to need a strength check because unless you want
Okay.
to be out some of the barrel.
I rolled a 27 on the strength check.
Yeah, you got it. Fine.
All right.
All right.
It weighs 150 pounds.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking if they're collecting it for something down here, we might need it.
Yeah. All right. I'm going to say we got 3 doors, gentlemen. Which one do we want to investigate first?
Which one am I closest to? I open it.
That would be the one right by the one that you were in.
Okay. I take a peek in that door.
Okay, well, you go to open the door, and it is locked.
Okay. This one's locked, fellas. Maybe we try a different way, or we just bust this one down if worse comes to worse.
All right. So I'm going to go to the one on the far side.
Right here?
Right that one. Yeah. I'm going to do a perception check first.
Wiener.
And if it doesn't come up with anything, perception of 17.
Okay, you can tell that the door is locked, but that it's old enough. If you get a good run and go at it where you shoulder, you ought to be able to bust this one open.
Okay. And then I'm going to tell the group that, and then I'm going to go over to, before we bust it down,
I'm gonna
check the last door.
Yeah, I want to check out the last door.
Okay, well, whichever one of you wants to
Let
roll.
Art do it.
You want to roll and check, or you want to just open?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and roll a check for investigation.
Okay.
I only got like a 10 on investigation, but
Well, that's okay. You can still see what I was going to say. It's a much stronger door as far as it's not old. It's used a lot, and it is locked, but you could probably pick it or bust through it if you wanted to.
okay. I'm gonna
In his search of the bodies, he didn't find any keys on the kobolds.
I'm gonna try to
no.
bust through it. Once I look at it, I attempt to bust through it. And I got
Okay.
a 24.
All right. First, that works, but first, let me see. Okay, yeah. I'm going to say that you managed to bust through the door, but because of the run and go that you had, I'm going to say you go past the doorway another 10 feet and you stop like right here.
Okay. What does he say? Well, what do you say?
Yeah, what do I see?
You see this entire area that you can see. You know, once it gets out here, this is a pretty big area. But it drops down 20 feet, and then there's water. And you can't tell this, but I'm just going to go ahead and tell you guys. The water level from where you see it, 15 feet down, is another 50 feet deep. And the ceiling is now 25 feet high.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to say, in order to like go any further than he is, basically, you're going to have to drop down and go swimming.
Pretty much.
All right. Then I'm going to like, once I get this information, I'm going to go, let's see if we can bust down the other door that I was at real quick.
I'll back up because I really don't want to. That's either A, where they're fishing, or B, where they're taking the fish to.
Feed
Either
something.
way, I really don't want to go there right now.
Just yet.
All
So
right.
I'm going to go back and try to bust down the door that right there.
Okay.
Strength check.
Where's my strength check at? Oh, there we go. 15.
That just did it. You bust down the door and hit your face on this wall.
All right.
All right, let's
Is
go.
the group gonna follow me? I guess, or are we? Or is?
Oh yeah, I'm already there walking past you.
Okay. So yeah, we're going. Oh, I didn't know if Warlock was like, let's just go swimming.
All right. So,
No, I'm cavalier, not an idiot.
Okay.
all right. So you go across here. You take a peek. You don't see anything. You take a peek. You see something pretty weird, Warlock. You
Okay, so I
see
need to-
what looks to be another sunken floor right here at this square. So I assume, do you want to come up and see
Like sunken, like the water, or
like before?
okay, sure, yeah, I'll walk up to it.
Okay, you walk up to it here, and you notice that the floor is sunk in here, 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 and you think it's probably sunk in here as well. And this time, it's not 15 feet down; it's 30 feet down.
Okay.
Okay, and can we see the bottom? What does the bottom look like?
You can barely see the bottom, but it looks.
I can see the bottom.
Well, yeah, you can see the bottom. You see the bottom is filled with rocks and stuff. It's there's no spike trap or anything down there. It's just really rocky and uneven, and it would hurt real bad to fall down. It's not dirt like the last one.
Boy, I wish I had taken Featherfall. And there's nothing. Can I do an investigation check on like the wall, see if there's anything to grab hold of or anything?
Yes.
That's a 10.
Well, I already told you what was on the walls when we first started. You see,
Well, right, but I didn't know if these walls were any different.
Right here is a torch in its iron holder. It's about eye level to where you're at, actually another 2 or 3 feet up. And then you have the ceiling, which I believe I said was 15 feet high with some wooden beams going across. There's another torch here, another torch here, and then you can tell there's some light coming from this side. So you're assuming another torch here. And, of course, the beams at the top go along the entire hallway that you've been in since the beginning.
All right, I'm going to look not at the walls. I want to look at the wall of the drop. Like, can we climb down it? Like,
Well,
where
we'll
where it drops away? Like, obviously there's a. I want to look at that. Like, just like peek over and look and see what I can tell. Is there a way to climb down it?
I'll take my rod and tie a rope to it and drop it down so you guys can climb down that. And then I'll hit the button and jump down.
But we only have
How
15.
are you going to hit the button if it's down there with them?
No,
It
he
won't
said
be.
he's going
It'll
to
be
drop
right
the
up
rope down.
Drop the rope.
Yeah.
Rod would be at the top.
Rod will be at the top holding the rope.
Well, but how are you going to get the rod?
He's going to hit the button and just
I'm
drop
gonna hit the
drop
button.
down.
So you're just going to jump down.
Later on, after they get down, I am going to jump down.
Okay.
All right, so I guess we all climb down and back away to give Arg some space.
Right. Can we climb out?
Let me see. Hold on, before you jump down.
Can we just tie the rope to one of the iron sconces?
Yes.
Oh, wait. I forgot. I'm 5th level. I'm going to take gaseous form and float down.
Oh, all right. Well, that solves that.
Okay.
All right, then.
I was gonna cast web to break your fall, but
All right. So all you guys are now down. And if you want, you can walk all the way. This entire 10-foot square is sunken in as well.
Can
When
we
we get
start
there, what happens then? What do we see?
Well, the sconce is here as thought before. And then, of course, it's another one here and then here. And then
No,
there's
I mean, like, do we have to climb
Does it
back
go
up?
back up?
There, it's 30 feet up is the
Okay.
floor.
I never unpopped my gaseous form.
Okay,
I'm
so
gonna
you
go back
can
up.
just ride up to the top.
Yeah.
And then he's going to do the
Then I'm
rod
gonna
and drop a rope.
transform Turn the rope, hit the button on the.
That's handy that you can turn into a gas.
Well, I can do that once a day, so
Okay, so we can't use that
hope we
again.
don't do-
we
need it.
can't use it again.
All right. So we climb to the top.
All right, you guys get all at the top. You're all like in these two
Think it's
squares.
Okay.
All right, we keep
You
moving.
continue on, I take it?
Until I'll take a long rest.
You want to take a long rest.
No, he
So I
doesn't.
said until I take a long rest. I
He can't
use
use the gaseous form until he takes a long rest.
Oh, okay. So you get to this. This is an archway, and what's strange about it is it's 3 feet high.
Can we see through, like, if we duck down, what do we see?
Well, if you duck down, you see an open space. It's very dark. There's no real torches in here.
I could.
And,
So I can't see nothing. So dark vision guy, look.
Yeah, I'm going to take a look.
Okay, you see basically what he saw, except with your dark vision. Except with your dark vision, you notice that the floor looks black and oily looking, as if it might be oil or tar or some kind of dark mud or something. And the ceiling on this area is the same height. It's only 3 feet high.
Can I go through the arch, but just stay very close to the arch
You mean you want to go through?
and land right on the other
Only
side?
4 feet tall, so
Well, you're 4 feet tall, so you're still going to have to either squat or crawl.
Right.
But yes, you can go through.
And I don't want to
go right here and figure out.
Yeah, I don't want to go right into the room yet.
He wants to stay
on the regular
Yeah.
floor and see what he can perceive about the oily floor.
All right. Well, roll me. Are you investigating it?
Yes.
Roll investigation check and add your modifiers.
18.
All right. You can definitely tell that this is some kind of tar. It's really sticky, and that's pretty much it. You can tell that if you were to crawl through this, they would have to crawl, but if you were to squat through it, your movement would drop down to, for you, 10 feet. For them, 5 feet.
Hey, clickbait, you think it's flammable?
Well, I can find out. I can try to set it on fire. So I want to go. I don't want to be standing right next to it if I set it on fire, right?
Well,
I have 10 torches and the tinder box.
Back up. I'll shoot a firebolt at it.
Okay, because I have a tinder box. Okay, so I come back out.
So you come back out, and you're ducking down, and you firebolt at it.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll just say that you rolled, it works, and you throw a firebolt at it. It doesn't set it ablaze, but the area, this entire 10-foot square, is boiling at the moment.
All right.
And it'll eventually cool down, but you'll have to wait.
Do I get it? Can I kind of look at it to see if is it boiling away, or is it just going to boil off and stay tarry?
You see, let's say you wait 30 minutes, and you notice that it's still there, but now instead of being thick and oily, it's hard.
Ooh.
All right. Well, that's going to take too long to do that for every section.
Right.
Well, guys, what do you think? Do we want to crawl through the muck, or do we want to go back and try that third door?
Go back and try the third door.
Well, the one problem with that is how we're going to get through the little dippity.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you
I don't like that either.
All right, well, then we'll have to do the muck.
Now, remember, Warlock, as far as this room's concerned, all you saw is what I described. There were no enemies that you saw. There's nothing shady. And it is completely dark, though, but you had 120 feet of vision, so you're good to go. Yeah, you could see the entire room.
But I assume it would stick to us and make us all sticky and gross and slow our movement further even after we're through it.
Well, maybe. I don't know. You got to do it first.
How high is the ceiling?
3 feet. So we're going to have to crawl through this crap.
Yeah, the room is 3 feet. Clickbait could crouch through, but the rest of you would have to crawl through.
What do we think? Do we try to crawl through this crap, or do we
have
go
no
back?
choice? We can't go back.
Warlock knows that if it's going to reduce your movement to 5 feet, you guys could get through it, but it'll probably take around 2 hours of game time, not us in real life time, but it would take you guys about 2 hours and you could make it through.
Well, if it's going to take 2 hours to crawl through, I'll just use my flame. It's not going to take that much longer to get through it.
Well, if you use your flame and you make everything hard, it'll be rough terrain, so you'll only be at half speed crawling.
Right, but it's not going to leave us all sticky.
No, it won't. But it may not anyway, but you don't know that yet.
Well, I would say, like, if we're gonna do this, how long is that gonna? So that's gonna take. If it's 30 minutes to cool each time, how many
But
seconds?
the thing is he can hit one area, because how far is
I
your
mean, I can
range?
just 120 feet.
Yeah.
I
So
can just shoot the whole room and
You
it only
go
takes.
boom.
Oh, okay. You can shoot the whole room at once. Okay.
And wait 30 minutes.
If you do a fireball, I will say that allows you can do the whole line
I'm not wasting a fireball.
to
I only have one fireball left.
the door.
Yeah. I would say just do a bunch of firebolts as far out as you can do it, and just keep.
Yeah. Why can't I just shoot firebolts all the way down?
Well, you can, but that's just gonna in game. We'll say that takes an hour of time waiting for cooling everything.
Right, it's going to take 2 hours to walk through.
Yeah. So that's still the faster way. You'll just be shooting 1, 2, or 3, and then waiting, and then 1, 2, 3.
All right, yeah.
Okay. Works for me. I guess we're crawling through it once it cools down.
All right, so you guys crawl through, and Warlock, you're first.
Sure.
You get to this door, and you can't stand up, but this door is normal height. So if you can get through the door, you'll be able to stand up in the next room.
Okay. Can I reach the handle?
With a little effort, yeah, you can reach the handle of the door.
All right, I try to open it.
All right. It's stuck. It's not locked, but it's stuck. So you're going to have to do something.
I have to what?
You're going to have to do something to get it open because it's stuck. It's not locked.
I would say move out of the way and let Arg crawl up there and try to force it.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say, but I didn't know if that would have a better option. But yeah, go for it. Strong man.
18.
18. That, I will say, gets you to open the door.
Nice.
And I assume, do you want to crawl the rest of the way and stand up?
I want to look and make sure that, there's nothing standing right next to me to chop off my head. But as long as that's not the case, then yes.
All right. Let's see. How big is this room? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50.
I just meant immediate danger,
Well, there's nothing 60 feet out.
Okay. But I climb out.
Okay.
Now, is this room dark or does it have torches again?
It has torches again. That's how he can see the 60 feet.
But I thought he had dark vision. So
Yeah.
I have 60 feet of dark vision.
yeah. Okay. Okay. So he doesn't see anything immediately. So we all crawl into the room and stand up and go.
Yeah. Warlock, give me a perception check, please.
13.
Okay. That sucked. But you have 120 feet of vision.
Not that bad.
Well, you have 120 feet of dark vision.
Yes,
So
I
you
do.
notice there's something asleep in the corner.
Okay, but I can't tell what it is.
You can tell it looks, you're not sure if this is real, but it looks like it might be a minotaur.
Cool.
Ooh.
I turn around and whisper, "Hey guys, you want to kill a minotaur?"
Yes.
Hells yeah.
Why not?
Yeah.
So
Give me a stealth check.
well, wait, we haven't moved yet, but yeah.
I know, but give me a stealth check.
16.
Okay. And clickbait, you as well.
What do I roll? 20?
Yeah.
Mhm.
9.
Did you add your stealth to it?
Oh, sorry. Stealth makes it 11.
Okay, well, with an 11, he hears you say, "Yeah," when you said that. So
I
he
said,
awakens.
hell yeah.
Yeah, well, when you said hell yeah. So he heard you. You actually saved just barely. So he stands up. What do you do? He doesn't look too happy, but he hadn't moved towards you yet.
And how far away is he?
This is 60, so this would be 70 feet.
70 feet.
So he hasn't charged us or attacked us or shown any aggression?
No, that's
All right.
possibly because he has also dart vision of 60 feet. So you guys are 10 foot out of his range. And actually, Warlock, you're the only one that can see him. He's 10 foot out of everyone else's range.
Okay, then I cast prestidigitation to see if I can create a sound on the other corner of the room to see if he'll go after that.
You mean this corner?
Yeah.
Okay, what kind of sound?
It completely mimics clickbait saying hell yeah.
Okay, so let's see, how much movement this guy have? Okay, so he moves to here and then notices nothing was there, so he goes to scanning the room.
Is he holding like an axe or a sword or anything?
Yes, he is holding his great axe.
What's
When
he, like, I want to ask you, like,
Can I see like was he moving in an aggressive manner or in an investigative manner? Like was he?
He was sort of investigative because once he moved out of his original square, he had enough dark vision to see there wasn't really anything there.
But did he have like his axe raised, like he was?
Oh, he was ready. He was like,
He was ready to
"What is
attack.
it? Do I need to kill this? What is it?"
Okay.
is he the only thing Warlock sees in the room?
Other than you guys, yeah. Okay. He's now curious, and he moves farther into the room.
Okay, so he can probably see us pretty soon.
And he goes to right here and sees you. And is there anything you want to try?
Yeah. When I like notice that his eyes fix on me, I say, "Ho there, friend. We're just passing through here. Don't mean any trouble, but so you kind of got two choices. You can let us go, or you could die." And I want to roll intimidation.
Okay.
I probably can't see him yet, but
Oh, that's not going to do it.
And I'll cast thaumaturgy on him to make his voice booming.
Will that give me
advantage, maybe?
advantage? Would you say, DM?
Yeah, I'll let you have it.
That's really good.
13.
Okay. So he goes into attack mode.
Okay,
So-
well, it's worth a shot.
Is
Yeah.
he wearing anything, like, what's he wearing? Is he
He's
just
wearing leather and
Leather?
roll initiative.
okay, and then he has a great axe.
Yes.
Okay, I'm just. Okay.
15.
19. Oh,
9.
initiative, right? Hold on.
I also rolled a 9. My mine is one. My initiative is +1.
So's mine.
So
What's your dex?
what's our what?
Dex.
13.
My dex is 12.
Okay, so R goes before you.
Okay.
Okay, so Uguay's last. Warlock, were you the 19 or the 15?
It was a 15.
Okay, so clickbait. You are first. He is now right here. So you are 10, 20, 30. You're 40 feet away.
Okay. Okay, wait a I'm going to make sure I'm doing this right. I'm going to use Shatter on him.
Okay, what does that do?
Hmm?
What does that do?
Okay. A sudden loud ringing noise, painfully intense, erupts from the point of your choice within range. Each creature centered on the point must make a Constitution saving throw. A creature takes 3d8 thunder damage on a failed throw, and or half as much damage on a successful one. A creature made of inanimate material such as stone, crystal, or metal it doesn't matter. Higher levels, when you cast the spell using a spell slot of 3 levels 3rd level or higher, the damage is increased. But this is a 2nd level spell, so it doesn't.
Okay, so what do I have to beat? What's my roll have to beat?
A creature takes a 3.8 thunder damage on a failing throw.
No. What do I have to roll? What's your DC?
Oh, my DC is. I'm sorry, I keep forgetting about that. 12.
And what kind of roll is it again? I'm sorry.
This is a
I think it's a dex.
Constitution saving throw.
Constitution.
Okay.
Okay, I rolled a 10.
All right, so he's going to take full damage. So roll your damage, 3d8.
3d8 thunder, yeah. So I get my 8s, right?
Yep.
7 and one more makes 8. So 7 and 8. That's 15.
15 damage?
Yep.
Okay. So next up is Warlock. Unless you got something else you want to do, like on
That's
the
it. I don't get extra.
All right. Warlock.
Yeah, I'm gonna first things first. I'm just trying to forget how many sorcery points it costs. I'm gonna cast darkness on him with my sorcery points.
So will that mean we won't be able to see him?
Correct, but that's fine because I'm about to mess him up. Okay, so it takes 2 sorcery points.
So you have cast darkness?
I have cast darkness on him.
What's the radius?
It is, I believe, a 20-foot. Hold on. 15-foot sphere.
Okay, so we're going to say that does about all these squares here. Because he's standing right here.
I thought there was a 15-foot radius.
Yeah, this
Yeah, right.
5,
so it's
10,
30
15.
feet. Yeah, 30 feet across.
Yeah,
Okay.
so
And then I'm going to use another sorcery point to use Quickened Spell, I believe, to... oh, wait, no. I think I can cast that as my bonus action. Sorry, I'm just double checking. Yeah, when I use it with my sorcery points, I can see through the darkness. Yeah. Okay. So then I'm just gonna cast. Let's see.
wait, how many? What all are you casting now? You already cast darkness. That's not a bonus action, is it?
It is if I use my sorcery points to cast.
Okay, so you got one more. What are you doing?
I'm gonna cast Ray of Frost.
Okay, and you're blind firing it in there, right?
I am not. I can see in the magical darkness.
Okay.
So I have advantage on my rolls, and because of my elvish accuracy, I have double advantage.
Roll.
So I rolled 3. My best roll was a 24 to hit.
Yeah.
All right. It does 9 frost damage and slows his speed by 10 feet.
Okay. So where is everybody? Just so
We're
I
all still by the door.
Yeah, I'm still by the door.
Yeah, I know. And clickbait, you wanted to hit him. So would you be here?
Sure.
Okay. Where are the rest of you guys? You by the door, Uguay?
Yeah, I'm still like near the door.
Hey, Art, or where are you? About right here?
Sure.
And I cast darkness on his axe, so it's going to move with him.
Yeah, that's fine. I get that. He's right here. And where are you in this square, Clickbait? Or did you move up?
No, I didn't have to. I didn't.
So you're right here.
Move to cast a spell. Close
I
enough.
just cast a spell.
Okay.
I didn't have to move up.
Well, he's going to try, and it's his turn, and charge to where that ray of frost came from, but he doesn't know where it is because of the darkness. So he's just going to charge forward, and he manages, because of the speed that you slowed him down, he stops right here instead of going all the way. So the charge doesn't hit anyone, but everyone standing anywhere in this area is now in the darkness too. So that would be Arg and Clickbait. You both are in darkness now. And then that's all he can do. So Arg, it's now your turn.
Well, I will move out of the darkness to like sort of the square in front of the door. I'm at like one up from in front of the door.
So you're right here?
Yeah.
Okay, that'll work.
And just sort of hold my action to see if the
Darkness dissipates?
Yeah.
All right. So you hold your action. So Uguay, that would be you. You are at the door with Warlock, so you're not in the darkness, but you can't see in it either.
Yeah, and almost everything I have requires me to see what I'm aiming at. So
You could always ask him, hey, get rid of the darkness.
well, that would take till his next turn, I guess, technically, because that would be
Yeah, because it's concentration up to 10 minutes.
yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move away from the door into the room, like past Arg, like the block past Arg, because he obviously was running toward where he saw us. So I'm going to move away and kind of circle back behind him a little bit. So I'm going to move my 30 feet I can move without getting into the room and kind of toward the other
You can
door.
do it up to here if you want.
Yeah, like I'm going to stand, maybe not quite that far, the next one down, I guess. And then, yeah, over just a little bit toward the center of the room. Like that.
Okay, you want to go in darkness. if you
That'll
want
be
here.
in the darkness.
Oh, that. Well, okay. I'm going to stay out of the darkness, and then right there, and then I'm going to cast. Let's see. Do I want to do this, or do I want to do this?
Here, let me help out here. I can undo this. This is the darkness right now.
Yeah. Okay. And then I'm going to cast Conjure Animals.
Okay, what's that?
You summon fey spirits that take the form of beasts and appear in unoccupied spaces that you can see within range. Choose one of the following options from what appears. One beast with a challenge rating of 2 or lower. 2 beasts with a challenge rating of 1 or lower. 4 beasts with a half. 8 beasts with a fourth. And I want to see. I want to double check my challenge rating on what I was going to summon, so I know how many of them I can summon here real quick.
All right, you got swarm of rats, swarm of ravens, tiger, vulture,
So I'm going to summon
insects.
4 wolves because their challenge rating is 1/4. No,
Okay.
8 wolves. I'm going to summon 8 wolves.
8 wolves. Okay.
Each beast is also considered fey, and it disappears when it drops to 0 hit points or when the spell ends. The summoned creatures are friendly to you and your companions. Roll initiative for the summoned creatures as a group, which has its own turn. So I'm not going to roll initiative for them. Theirs is going to be 6.
Okay.
They obey any verbal commands that you issue to them. No action required by you. If you don't issue any commands to them, they defend themselves from hostile creatures, but otherwise take no action.
Okay. So they also have keen hearing and smell. So they have advantage on perception checks that rely on either one of those.
Yeah. And yeah, they're all so they're basically going to be like around. Actually, let's say I moved one more further into the room, and then they're all around me. Like, and
So you are now
I'm
moving
gonna-
here, and
Yeah.
they're all around you.
And the command I'm going to give them is when the Minotaur appears, you will attack. So,
Actually, you don't have to wait on that. They can use their hearing and smell, and the darkness won't. I'm going to say it doesn't really affect them because they can smell and
No, it's okay. I was going to say they cannot see it, but if you want to say that they can smell the Minotaur, that's cool.
the wolf has
Yeah,
advantage on wisdom that rely on hearing or smelling, keen
Yeah.
hearing and smell. So,
Let's be honest, guys. We could all probably smell the Minotaur.
All right. So then I'm going to tell them when it's their turn, which I guess would probably be next because they rolled a 6, to attack.
Okay.
So
Does that end your turn?
that ends my turn.
All right. So I'm going to say that's 10, 20. Okay. All 4 managed to get to the Minotaur.
There's 8.
And
There's
let's
8 of
see
them.
here. They bite. Yes. There's freaking 8 of them.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's a +4 to hit.
So you want me to
So
roll?
let's see.
Would I roll all of these since I summoned them, or are you going to roll them?
I'm going to roll 4
Okay.
of them. You roll the other. They have to have a 14 in order to hit him. So we
Right,
gotta
and
hit.
they have, because they're all together, they're going to have advantage on all their rolls.
Yeah, but I don't think they're going to need it. So that's a hit. That's a hit. All 4 of mine hit.
Okay. You want me to roll the other 4 then?
Yeah, I'll do damage on these. They get a +4 to their attack.
Okay, then I'm going to roll the other 4. What's their plus to their
Plus
attack?
4.
Okay, so what did you say it took to hit?
14. They have to hit it. They have to get a 14 or higher.
Okay, well, the first one with advantage still missed. That's a hit. That's a hit. And that's a hit. So 3 of the 4 of mine hit.
Okay, so you guys, I'm not going to describe the Minotaur because you can't see him, but they have
I
done
can.
stuff. So who held your action?
Arg.
Arg. So it is now your turn since you held your action.
Are you just doing the average damage then on those? Or you want us to roll damage?
Yeah, I'll do average.
Okay.
You're muted.
So Arg.
Since I can't see them, I'm just going to drop my action. I mean, I won't use it.
Okay, so that would put us back at the top then. Clickbait, you are in darkness. You're right here.
I move to my right as far as I can go. So I'm
I mean,
facing
we can go to the wall.
right.
Okay. So
Might I suggest something real quick
I go left,
Yes.
not right.
to clickbait just because he's a newer player? If the Minotaur is right in front of you, even though you can't see him, you can probably hear him. So I don't know. Big Will, it's up to your discretion, but you might be able to roll an attack with disadvantage.
yeah, you can
Oh,
totally
I
do
can? All right. I'll give it a try. What the hell?
Well, you got to be able to hear all the
You're here?
wolves and the Minotaur like going
Right.
nuts right in front of you.
So, yeah, roll 2 d20s, and the lowest number, that's what you use.
6.
That did not hit him.
Now you can move.
Oh, now I can move? Okay. I'll move. Actually, I'll move to the. Who's to the left of me?
Me.
He's over here.
You're going to move back toward the door?
So I got a clown to the left of me. Any jokers to the right? No. Okay.
No one's over here.
All right, I'll go way to the right.
All the way to the right. So you're right here.
Because I don't want to stumble into Warlock.
Okay.
Well,
So-
no, you're in a crossfire situation, but still.
That end your turn then, Clickbait?
Yeah.
Okay, Warlock.
All right. I guess I'm going to cast a firebolt this time.
Okay.
I critted twice out of my 3 times.
Yeah, but let's see what the damage is, though.
Yeah, let us see what damage. Where is my D10?
I can roll a d10 for you.
That's all right. I got it. I rolled 16, so that'd be 32 damage.
32 damage. So, do you dissipate your darkness or no?
Did I see him die?
Yeah, actually, yeah. You totally see him. I describe how he dies. In amongst this pile of wolves.
Yeah, so he's just like wildly flailing against these wolves that are biting the shit out of him, and I shoot a firebolt that nails him right in the head, and it kind of like burns a hole through his skull, and he falls to the ground. I say, "Hey guys, looks like there's hamburger for dinner."
We haven't eaten in a while.
And then I dissipate my darkness.
All right. So you got 8 wolves around here and a dead minotaur.
So the conjure animals last for an hour. So I'm just gonna keep the wolves for now.
Okay.
So what do we see? Can we? I always like to go switch bodies, so I don't want to jump the gun. Does anybody
He just has leather on him. There's no. If you search him, you'll find nothing.
Is his axe in any way special if we investigate his axe? I know Arg already has some special axes, but let's investigate that axe.
It's just a regular great axe.
Okay.
We're not getting experience from any of this, are we?
Maybe. I don't know.
What about where he normally? I mean, what about up there in the corner where he was sleeping?
Yeah, let's investigate where
I'm
he
going to
was
go
at.
investigate that real quick.
Okay.
And investigation always 16.
Okay, you walk over there and there's a big pile where he just let it go.
Okay.
Where's baby mama when you need it?
So there's literally nothing else in this room, at least that we can see.
Nope.
Okay.
Go ahead, hit the door.
So we're gonna head through the door. Out. Me and the pack of wolves are gonna kind of, be at
Well,
the
this
back.
is not a door. It is another archway, but this one isn't 3 feet tall. It's a
1.5 feet.
regular. But wait, hold on a second. Hold on a second. Okay. Okay, yeah, we're good to go. We're good to go. So it's just an archway, so if you want to continue on, you can.
Right.
Let's go.
Okay, you guys just keep on trucking, and you get to this doorway right here.
All right.
Okay.
I'd like to use thaumaturgy from a few feet back to open it up.
You attempt to open it up, but it is locked.
Okay.
So obviously that means your choices are pick the lock or bust through.
Well, I know what my choice is.
I don't have a lockpicking kit, so
I don't think I have a lock picking.
24.
our rogue is not here.
Okay. Well, you bust down the door, but when you get right here, the door was also trapped. So I need you to take 5 points of lightning damage because you got a shock.
So the door was trapped, I guess, for when it opened.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Technically, it
Only
didn't
did you
open.
It swung. All right. So what do we see in this room?
Well, you see right here.
Yeah.
So all you see is that. Warlock, are you getting in here and looking?
Oh yeah.
We got 10, 20, 30, 40, 50.
I'm like I'm running right behind him. Like basically, I'm like
You see
let's
another
go.
door here. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Okay, so you can actually see the entire room. So what you see is you notice some more kobolds are right here, and they run through this arch as fast as they can to escape from you. And you notice this is another storage area on this side filled with more of those barrels. And then there's some maintenance type equipment in this corner on some shelving. And then, of course, there's a doorway here.
Can we use a plunger as a weapon?
Well, let's go investigate that maintenance equipment. I'm going to do an investigation on that. Walk over. Natural 20 on my investigation. So,
Okay, well, sadly, that natural 20 just tells you that it's maintenance equipment. You can tell it's plumbing maintenance more than anything,
plumbing.
and it's just equipment that is used to upkeep sort of a watery pump station of some kind, or something else that has to do with a lot of plumbing and water that are submerged.
As he's investigating that, I'm running past him, following the
Following the
kobolds.
kobolds.
I'm going after the kobolds too.
All right, then I'm going to follow those guys after the kobolds.
Okay, so Warlock, you're just running through here following the kobolds?
Sure am, yeah.
Okay, you run through there, down the hole, and you drop into the water.
Cool. I'm a seafaring man. I can handle it.
So you drop down, and the water, like I said, it's 50 feet deep.
So do the kobolds all go in the water then?
Yes, they did.
Okay.
And yeah, man. So right now you're swimming up top. What do you want to do? This is actually like a slide, and it's 15 feet to the water, and then from the water to the bottom of the water, it's another 50 feet. And like I said before, it's 25 feet high is the ceiling.
I can't see the kobolds anymore?
No, you can't. All
right, then
you can't see them on the surface of the water, so you assume that they're either holding their breath or they're dead and drowned.
All right. Well, I swim back and go back into the room.
You can't. It's a 15-foot drop. You're gonna have to find a way.
I still got
Well,
more.
is it 15 feet down to the water, you mean?
Yeah.
It's a slide right here, and the bottom of the circular slide to the top of the water is 15 feet.
Okay.
And I'm going to say, Arg, you're big enough. You actually can catch yourself on this archway, and Oogway, you get stopped by an Arg in your way. But Warlock's small enough. He
well, lower. Hey, Arg, can you lower a rope down to me?
I'll lower a rope down to him.
All right. So let's see. Give me an acrobatics check since you're waterlogged, Warlock, to get out of there.
13.
That does not quite do it. You start to get up, and then your feet slip, and your hands are wet enough that you fall off the rope, and you go back into the water.
All right. Can I try again?
I'll say you can try once more.
30-20.
All right. That you managed to actually climb up the rope, up the wall a little bit. But then all of a sudden, something comes out of the water and the rope, and you fall in again.
Okay. Then I am going to cast darkness on myself.
Okay.
And then swim over to the other side of the water.
All right.
He's swimming where? So we're like, all we know is the rope came back, and we don't have him. And none of us has that message thing. That's John, isn't it? Or that's Duke.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
So we pull up a cut rope.
So you cast it on yourself. Does it penetrate the surface of the water?
I don't see why not.
Well, what is it? Is it a square, sphere, or what?
It's a sphere, yeah.
It's a sphere. Okay. So you can see through it, though, right?
I sure can.
Okay, so once you get about midway, you can see, because I assume you're going to be looking over your shoulder on occasion, because something just...
Yeah, I'm definitely peeking around, seeing what's going on.
So you see a few things swimming right at the edge of this darkness, and you make them out to be Kuatoa.
Okay.
And for those of you who don't know,
Is that a volcano? What is that?
that's a Kuatoa.
All right. So
He's about halfway. You guys just pulled up. We'll pause him there. You guys just pulled up a half rope that has been cut.
all right. So and he's swimming. Which direction he swam?
Down.
Down.
You don't know. You can't see.
No, I'm just. That's true. We don't know where he went.
They're under the water.
No,
They
we're
are.
above the water still. We're going.
No,
No,
they're in the building.
the
right here.
the
They're-
bad guys, the things I saw are
Yeah,
under
the
the water.
Kuato are under the water, swimming right at the edge of the darkness.
So, if I have vision into that room, right? Up to
If
60
you
feet.
want to like do a rope or something against the arch, and
Well,
yeah,
I mean, where
I'd say
I'm
you
at,
can-
I should be able to see in there a little ways, right?
yeah, you can see.
Yeah,
Actually, you can probably see a bulge of darkness here midway.
that's what I was thinking. That's what I was trying to get at. Is I can
All
see
this is cut
a
off from your
natural
vision, but
glow
yeah,
of
you can see
darkness.
here. You see his ball of darkness,
Yes, that's what I was looking to see. Okay.
so you know he's alive.
Yes, and I'll relay that to the
So
everybody
here we
else
go.
that I see a ball of darkness,
Yeah, go-
so we know he's at least alive.
Do we go back around to the other side?
We got cat. That's what I guess. That's my question to the. Do we? We probably don't want to go into the water. Do we want to try to go back around and try a different way to like help him out?
Because everything should
We
be
know
already.
we can get to that room from where we were, but that's going to take. We got to like crawl through that one space to get there.
Yeah, but it's already hard.
Yeah.
Tell
That's
me
gonna
if I'm
take a
tell me
while.
if I'm taking too much liberty here, but could I ask the three guys to do an insight check
Sure.
to see if they would
Yeah,
know
I'll
something
say
about me?
They can't really yell to you because of the acoustics, but you can yell to them, and they can barely hear it. Yeah.
Okay, so then I would just say, I would yell, "Go on without me, guys!"
Okay.
Okay. All right. So
All right, let's go back. Let's go back up.
I guess do we go on without him? I guess that's the question for the group.
Well, this is a dream dungeon. Yeah, why not?
All right.
And with that, yeah, why not? Let's bring this to a close here. Because we are at 10 o'clock. Unless you guys want to go another 20 minutes to make up for our late start.
Sorry about that. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's up to me. Another 20 minutes or...
Well, I actually I'm working tomorrow. So let me
Yeah, I think I need
Right.
to know because of time.
we'll just call it then.
All right.
So-
Sorry about that.
I'm going to
fellas.
sacrifice it.
Will they make it again? Will they go in the water? Who knows? I don't know when the next time will be, because hopefully John's coming back next Sunday and we'll continue our story. So thanks everybody for watching, and by everybody I mean Kachum. And thank you guys for come playing with us. And yeah, that was Dream Dungeon number 3. We will see you guys later.
Later.